Hey guys, my name is Carlin and I'm here with lesson number 7 in my beginning guitar series. Today I'm going to be talking about strum patterns. So a lot of beginners get really focused on what to do with the left hand, all these different shapes and odd things they're having to do over here. Sometimes you forget about what to do with your right hand. Alright, so today I'm going to give you some tips and pointers about how to do that and how to practice with that. Okay? If you look here, I've divided up strum patterns into 8 different possibilities. This is based on most pop music, rock music, is in a 4/4 time. You get 4 beats per minute. There's exceptions to this, there's other time signatures, but we got to start somewhere, right? This is as good a place to start as any. So, I like to teach beginners to think in terms of down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and that's one measure. Okay, so I'm going to start with let's say an E minor chord. All right, so just reviewing our E minor chord from the other lesson. I'm going to hold this down. I'm going to take my pick, hold it between my thumb and my pointer finger, and just strum down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so in one measure of music, I'm going to have 8 different possibilities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? As I'm strumming, I'm kind of letting my fingers lead slightly in front of the pick. So you can see here, when I come back up, it's tilting this way, okay? I'm keeping my wrist fluid. If you go against the strum direction, your pick's gonna get stuck, right? That's how you break strings, that's how your pick goes flying out of your hand. So make sure your pick has a fluid, it can move back and forth with the direction that you're strumming, okay? So, alright, and a good way to practice will be to change your chord after the strums. So I'm gonna move between my E minor and my A suspended, which hopefully you remember from the other lesson. So, okay, now that many strums isn't always necessary in any song, but the pattern of 1 down and the and up and the 2 down and the 2 up, whatever, if you keep that pattern the same regardless of your strum pattern, you have some consistency. So for example, my 1, 2, 3, 4, they all land on down. 1 is down, 2 is down, 3 is down, 4 is down. So I might play that like this. Down, 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 change, A. Change. Okay? This allows me to keep my arm in this movement. It's going to help me keep my pulse nice and steady. So take a look at this next strum pattern, this one here. 1, 2, and 4. If I look up here, it's down, down, up, up, down. So I'm just lining up what this number is with these words up here. My 1, 2, 3, and 4 will always be down. My ups will always be up. Okay? So this strum pattern would sound like this. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. Now, I'm not playing this like this. 1, that choppy movement in my right hand it might feel okay at first, but it's going to be really awkward as you get better at playing guitar. If you keep your arm moving at your elbow, it allows you to keep an even pulse much more evenly, okay? So when I want to strum, I'm going to strum my pick into the strings, and when I don't want to strum, I'm going to just pull it back slightly off the strings, okay? So you can see here, I'm just moving in the air above it, and I move it into the strings when I want to play, okay? So this second one, again, is 1, 2, and 4, down, down, up, down, okay? So I've thrown out a couple common strum patterns here that you can experiment with. This one is 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, okay? Or this next one, 1 and 4, 1 and 4, down, up, down, up, down, okay? So that movement of your right arm should help you keep a nice, even, steady strum pattern. Also be practicing not just your E and your A, but your G to C. This is one of the reasons we want to be able to move our chords really quickly, because you only have that one beat or half a beat at the end to change, okay? Now, if you can't quite get it fast enough, it's okay to... Some players have that chunky sound as they're changing between chords. That's okay, that's part of the style. Alright, it's almost like you can strum all the open strings there, okay? So this is the basics of strum patterns. You can pick any 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, any number of these notes and just come up with one of your own. So I would start with this and just delete a couple and see what it sounds like, okay? So maybe something like this, and there, you have a new strum pattern. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Whatever, right? So it's easy to come up with new strum patterns. There's no set rule, it's just whatever kind of feels good. We'll talk more about listening to songs and finding strum patterns that work later on, but this should get you going and get your right hand moving, okay? If you have any questions, let me know how I can help.